Baby, I'll show you insurance.
Yep. Oh, my dad's body's there.
Right, okay.
I did know that this would kind of come eventually. It's proper that I serve my punishment.
Family inheritance often serves as a link between one generation and another through the passage of assets. While this can be a great way to preserve memories, it can also lead to disastrous familial conflict.
Explain to me why your mom. Did something happen there?
Since I was 18, since 2010, I have been independent. I have never relied on her financially. I don't need money. I didn't even know that she left this to me because she said she was going to leave it for Judith, for you.
There are times when greedy rich kids kill their own family for inheritance. In the first case, the life of an innocent woman was cut short due to her brother's obsession with their late parents' property.
Why would he do that to her?
My brother ain't taking a damn medication and sister. That's the answer. Should have had his ass still locked up.
On August the 5th, 2022, the cops were dispatched to a residence after a man reportedly took the life of his own sister due to a long-time property dispute. The victim, Vernita Johnson, was said to have dropped by the family home to see a sibling when she was attacked by another sibling, Jeffrey Johnson. Upon arrival, officers immediately sealed the location and launched an investigation into this awful incident.
All right, just to make sure I got everything clear. So Miss Nita came over to bring Uncle Robert some food. While Miss Nita was inside the house, your uncle Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Nita
In the face.
in the face. Did he say why?
No, because Uncle Rob said he came. Auntie Nita came in the back doors. They had the food. Said I got the food. So she said Uncle Jeffrey kept telling her, "Get out the house, get out the house, get out my house, get out my house." It's not even his house. It's their mama house. Together.
Right, together.
And then he went in the room and when he got the gun. Shot Trace.
Have they had any problems in the past?
No, he act like that.
All right, and so Robert ran out of the house and told the neighbor to call.
Yeah.
And so the neighbor called.
So the neighbor called the police and called us.
All right, and Jeffrey is Jeffrey Johnson, and Jeffrey has a mental illness, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Takes medicine for it. All right. And so the neighbor called you and Jabari, and you guys came over, and William, you came over as well.
Because Tanya, who just gave the birthday, she called me and told me to come around, but she didn't believe it.
Yeah, because
she called me, please come around and see.
Yeah, because we called her.
My mom stayed 2 blocks over, so as soon as I saw, so the police cars, I'm like, oh my God.
It's terrible.
No, I didn't mean to call you.
I'm so sorry all that happened. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, guys, I'll be right back.
Within hours, the news had circulated amongst family members, and the scene began flooding with agitated loved ones who were quite in the dark about Vernita's condition.
Can we come through?
Oh, no, sir.
It's my mama, please let me get through.
I understand that, sir.
What's going on?
The detectives have to do what they got to do.
Okay.
Right now, we can't let anybody behind that line.
Can you give any information on
There's not really much enough information I have to give out.
I just need the can understand.
You can start.
We got the tape.
As long as we don't go across this line, we'll be okay.
Okay.
Is anybody seriously?
There's really no information.
Okay, all right.
I haven't gone past this line. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get the tape. Okay. Okay. I can't breathe.
Around here now. Why would he do that to her? Why would he do that? Oh God, help me. Help me, please. God, please help me. Oh, please. Help me. Oh.
The situation at the scene quickly turned chaotic as family members began to lose their composure, desperate for answers.
I was praying and I kept praying all week. I think something bad gonna happen. I felt it, but I couldn't know what it was. I just kept praying for all the children and all the family. I just kept praying for all the children and all the family, but that's what it was, Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm Kathleen Young. Right now, they're still, as far as investigating everything, they're still trying to process everything, okay? And they're just dealing with a lot over here, but they're going to come down and talk with you. This is, have you had a chance to? Okay, this is Detective Dillard, okay? So he's one of the ones that's going to be, as far as over the case and working the case. If you just give us just a moment, and then we'll definitely touch bases with y'all. We got in touch with the chaplain. They're going to come over as far as and deal with y'all and talk with you, okay? All right? But I know the answers that you're looking for right now, and I see you looking. Just give us a chance, and we'll definitely come over here.
I already know the answers.
Okay.
I know the answers.
I understand
My
that.
brother ain't taking the damn medication and kill us. That's the answer.
Okay.
Should have had his ass still locked up instead of letting him be over there.
But just give us a moment. We're definitely as far as
Can I get you? I'm gonna move you over a little bit.
I need no damn man.
Okay, all right, and we're gonna block it off so y'all can have an area to yourself over here. Okay, can we help her? Yeah, help her up. Come on, she's over here. Just right here in front of the car. Yes, can we ask one of the neighbors if they can?
Meanwhile, the suspect, Jeffrey, was transported to the police station where he was kept in anticipation of an interrogation.
What do you like to go by?
JJ.
JJ? You okay with me calling that?
You want to sit down and get the lights turned on? Hold on just a second. I'm gonna do one of these. There we go. Take this. I just gotta put it right over here. You said you still have the keys on you, right? Yeah. Alright, I have to take them off you for. I'll get them. Okay. Thank you. My goodness, you got a bunch of keys. JJ, you want some water or anything? No, sir. If you need something, let me know. We'll be sitting right here, okay? I got a bunch of types on. I'll be in in just a little bit to talk to you, okay?
Also at the police station to provide a statement was the older brother of the two, who was present in the house when the altercation occurred.
He said, Rob, I got the food. Come on the back door. Keys in my pocket. I went on the back door. On the back door, she came in and said, "What's wrong with you? You're here to get food, Rob. Put it on the kitchen table." I think I put it in the refrigerator before I left. And then just come out of the room, the boy who police called me, his brother, said, "Get out of my house." I said, "Boy, you crazy. It's in your house. It's our house, mom and dad's house." And he told me, "Didn't I tell you to get out of my house?" That when I saw the part, when the room got the gun. And what's going to do with that? Next I heard was a shot. So he said, he didn't been in the crazy house, man. So me and my old sister, Virginia, you gotta let that man go too soon. And we got to go, I don't know. He had a shot, he had a pistol. I don't know the shot, I've seen that in a long time. He called it house protection. And boy, that stuff hot. I don't know where you got it from, and I ain't nothing to do with it. And that was because he shot the brothers. Sister with head. But it wasn't no sound I heard. Yeah. It was a pistol sound, like a 38 or 45 or something. And I ran in the hallway, face full of blood. I hope she ain't I hope she ain't dead that. Because she did been no chest. The blood would have come out the chest. That shit in the face. The one like she passed. Had.
When you said that he had it in his hand.
He had to, because I ain't seen no in my hand. Yeah. That would have been a long barrel some showing. Yeah. So really, where he was standing, I was in the back of him, in the kitchen. But he was standing in front of her in the hallway. And that was it. Mm-hmm. Pow! I took back to the big kitchen for my food. The microwave by the buzz. And I turned around and went back the hallway. I heard the fall, because she's a heavy woman. I heard that fall. Couldn't try to stop an impact in the floor. Hearing anything that did the floor. Then he turned around and looked at me and told me, you want some? I ain't believe she was on that floor. It had to be. All the blood was in the face. That's when I walked across the street and called y'all. That girl, she called for me. Because I ain't no pocket cell phone on me. My cell phone was on charge in the room, but I got to pass him to get in the room.
No, I got you, man. Hey, listen, I can do the
I
right thing.
I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it right now. I know she got me. Because all the blood was in the face. Anytime somebody in the face, most likely you're going to be close range, like me right now. Trying to that about that distance. I don't believe it. He snapped. Yeah, I told my old sister Virginia, when I see the power of attorney lady, they didn't give him the right pill. They let him go too soon. And I don't think it's his fault, because I don't think he know who he is now. He's still kind of loony upstairs.
Jeffrey was said to have been suffering from mental issues for a while, and according to his brother, this wasn't his first time displaying this level of aggression.
I think he had 12 years in prison. I think he got out in 10 for good behavior. That my older sister told me. So they got him there. So I knew, how can I say it? I can't say it. Even the worst is working, the worst is hate in the world. Just let it go again, he'll do it again. He'll do it again. He's sick. He wasn't taking the medicine. Me and my sister talked about that, my older sister. He wasn't taking it right.
What do you mean by take it right? Like, not enough? Not often enough?
Not enough. And then when he posed to.
Right.
And then I've been with him. No, I didn't go. Yeah, I've been with him twice. He went picking medicine up from the pharmacy. I knew about that. But whether he taking it or not, fooling somebody like he taking it, I can prove that. Evidently he wasn't taking it. He pretended he was taking it. Had to be. You name what a medicine I got ran over, make a long story short, officer. I got ran over. Then we're gonna talk about the old sister now. Right. Kept me to the doctor, kept me to the pharmacy, get your medicine. I took it off about 5 years, hit one driver, take all stuff, pain and anything that's wrong with you. I took that. All I knew the problem since he wasn't taking the medicine. He just couldn't have been. Now we got done, I don't know. Was he taking the medicine? I done rode with him about twice to get that. But what make it snap? I ain't no psychiatrist or nothing like that, and no doctor or nothing like that. But the one thing I make it snap, you don't probably be taking your medicine where a doctor prescribed for you. And you have backlash or something, I don't know. He been married in divorce. I think that got something to do with it too. He got hurt. He got hurt through, I think it was the second person married. Dead. And he had one time he shot a man because his wife had a car, same particular color and same model or something like his ex-wife had. He think the boy, the man, had a car like that. That was what I think he think. And I saw the man driving the car like his wife's car, same color, everything. He shot the man. But it wasn't that man. It was a man just had a car like his wife's car. He was like, that don't prove that jealousy. He do something like that. The man eventually dropped the charge, but he shot the wrong person. Oh. Now this time he shot his sister. And I don't know what the conclusion out of all that, but what it means. You take a doctor and a psychiatrist, some scientists to figure it out. To me, he's sick. And you let him go again, you're gonna do it again.
Jeffrey Johnson was charged with first-degree homicide and found incompetent. However, his case remains open pending a judge's order. Moving on to this horrific matricide case, which reveals the extreme lengths the son would go for his mother's money.
Look, I understand you're looking for motive, but there is absolutely no reason for me to hurt my mom.
All these are the same clothes you went there when you
Yes. No, I didn't my mom. I only have the property title.
You're saying
I don't have any will or testament. I don't have that.
On October the 25th, 2018, the Grover Peach Police Department received a series of phone calls from correctional officers at the California Men's Colony after a nurse who worked at the prison failed to show up to work. In response to the calls, officers drove to the residence of 64-year-old Athena Valentini to conduct a welfare check, only to discover something horrific within the four walls of that apartment.
Welfare check on a registered nurse that never showed up for work this morning.
Oh.
So get here. We know she only has one vehicle registered to her from our information. She's not answering the door. We spoke with a neighbor. She said the last time she saw her was 2 days ago, but she did hear her yesterday speaking Hungarian. She is Hungarian, and that's all she knows. She said that she has a regular routine. She locks the gate. She's got a small gate out front.
Okay.
Locks it with a padlock. Has a dog that she leaves out front.
Okay.
The padlock's not there. It's unsecure. There is no dog. She said that her son lives in the area. We tried contacting him. No answer.
Okay.
So
no answer with her phone either?
No.
Huh. Any cars? Hers?
This is her only registered.
This is hers,
vehicle.
yeah? What's her name?
Athena Valentini. Our partner here saw some red type of substance on the blinds. So I don't know if that'd be enough for you.
You guys are scaring the shit. Well, it's good enough if you guys are going to request to check the welfare.
Yeah.
I don't need a warrant. I'm just going. Okay.
So we're not authorized to make entry because it's
10-4. They're requesting to check the welfare. Doors unlocked. This one, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys yell in there?
No, we never opened the door. So I don't even know that that's how the door handle unlocked. Let's see, here's the red. Could be paint, could be whatever. Right here.
Do you know if she has any weapons or anything?
No idea.
Police department! Athena! No, it doesn't smell good. Athena! Police department! Athena! Police department! Yep. 1144. Item 12. Code 4. 1144. Alright, just don't touch anything, but looks like a lot of pills. Oh, wait, no. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Can't really tell for slice marks. Sam 6, do we have a David unit available? Okay, yeah, let's finish and then I'll have you guys just stand outside. Just don't leave until I get your guys' info or something. And
No,
then,
we're not gonna go anywhere.
yeah, we're not gonna touch anything. Looking at that, it's I can't tell if she sliced herself or something came up. Okay, we'll just we're clear. Let's go ahead and step out.
Upon entering the crime scene, officers immediately suspected foul play, and by the time they opened an investigation into the case, their suspicions were confirmed.
Hello, did you know Athena?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the president of the association.
Okay, can my partner talk to you outside in just a minute?
Sure.
From there?
Yeah.
Do you know if she has relatives?
She's got a son in Chicago, maybe?
Do you know how to get a hold of them? No.
Not.
When was the last time you talked to her?
It's probably last week.
Okay.
She didn't pass away, did she?
Yeah.
She really?
Yeah.
Got cameras.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, we'll be contacting you in a little bit. That'd be okay? She's located upstairs. There's a lot of pills around her, but she's doubled over, and I can't tell if it's slice marks, but there's a lot of congealed blood. She's like in a prone position, or a curled fetal position upstairs.
To determine what happened, the cops began speaking to neighbors about what they saw or heard in the moments that led up to Athena's demise.
Hello, Sergeant Rubina, Grove Beach PD. I'm trying to get a little more information on your neighbor here at the first department. When's the last time you've seen her and talked to her?
It was probably 2 days ago, and I think I heard her either last night or the night before.
You heard her?
Yeah, she was talking to someone in Hungary, and I think it was her son.
Oh, on a phone or something like that?
No, in person.
Okay.
But her dog's not up front. She usually leaves her dog, her little beagle, out in the front.
And it's a little beagle, you said?
Yeah, little beagle. I think that's the brand. It's a little brown dog. She's about 9 or 10 years old. And she's very well behaved.
And usually when she leaves for work, she leaves the dog on the front porch until she gets home.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome.
I'll give you a call if we need any more information.
Okay.
Days after Athena was found, the lead detective on the case contacted the Bloomington Police Department to break the tragic news to her son, Levente Lazar, who resided in Bloomington, Indiana with his partner.
Hello, are you Lazar? Or Mr. Lazar?
Yeah, Levente Lazar.
Okay, is Miss Valentini your mother?
Yes.
Can I step in and speak to you, please?
My girlfriend lives here, but sure.
Is it you live here with her, though?
Yeah, she's here and a dog.
Okay, would you mind if I come in?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, puppy. He's on. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing pretty well. I was contacted this afternoon by the St. Louis Obispo County Sheriff's Department or District Attorney's Office. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
Your mother's passed away. I'm very, very sorry for that, obviously.
What happened?
I don't know. They didn't really give me any details. They just asked that we come and make a notification to you.
Okay.
And then have you get in touch with them.
Do you have a phone number?
I do. I have a phone number for you. I have it written down already. It's Casey Neal. And that's his telephone number.
And you don't have any other details?
No. No, he'll be able to give you any kind of details or whatever. And that's general practice. They don't really tell us a whole lot when it's, especially when it's out of state. They just ask us to come and make notification.
Okay.
So, I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you so much for the house call, though.
Obviously, that's a very hard thing to have to deal with. So.
Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke with your mom?
On Monday, and I've been calling her, and it goes straight to voicemail, and then the voicemail says it's full.
Okay.
But she's been having a tough time with her phone. I thought maybe it was a phone issue.
Okay. Sorry to have to bring bad news to you.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate it.
Sorry about that.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Levente's reaction to his mother's passing seemed unnatural to detectives, and when they dove deeper into the investigation, they discovered the reason behind his odd reaction.
So, I wanted to first again extend my condolences.
Thank you.
This is a very difficult thing to deal with, and I just wanted to let you know that we all wanted to extend our condolences and work very hard on this case.
Thank you.
It's very difficult losing a parent. I've lost one as well, and so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I actually lost 2 parents now because my father passed away from a heart attack. So my biological father.
Right, you said that was before you guys came over.
Yeah, so I was born in 1992, and my parents married 2 months after I was born, and he passed away in 1995 from a sudden heart attack in the middle of the night.
Oh, wow.
My mom just woke up and found him, passed away. And then in 1997, we immigrated here because the Hungarian laws when it comes to like adoption and stuff is if the father passes away, then the child goes to the father's parents, so my grandparents. And my mom was scared of losing me, so we fled the country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we came. We went to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And then we kind of built a life from there. So.
Okay. Well, I did want to give you more information now.
Okay.
About what we found out in California.
Okay.
And I got a copy of your mom's trust stuff, so I hope I give you that today.
Okay.
And you can look through it. Just real quick, so in order to share this stuff with you and talk to you about it, I had to give you an advisement because we're in a police department. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you have the right to present an attorney before and during any question if you wish. You can't afford one. One can be appointed for you free of charge. Okay?
I understand.
Sorry, that's just a formal advisement.
I understand.
First, what I kind of wanted to do, we've talked a few times on the phone, and I want to make sure I got a little background on your mom correctly.
Okay. She's from Romania.
Okay.
She was born in a small town called Buza. It's spelled Busza.
SZA.
Romania.
Is that where you were born too?
No, I was born in Budapest.
Yes. And you said you went to Berkeley, Davis, and then...
Yeah, so I went to
came out
Berkeley
here.
my first 2 years, and then I went to Davis for my last 2 years.
Okay.
So I transferred. And then afterwards, I graduated 2014, and then I moved out here in August of 2015.
Okay. When you came out here, did you come specifically to go to the university?
Exactly. I was admitted here for my master's in history.
Okay. What's your undergrad?
History and linguistics.
Okay.
And
Well,
so I'm
I
doing
guess-
different things now.
How much in student debt?
About $250,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if I went through the whole PhD route.
Well, it's got to be probably that for just what you've done already, right?
No, right now I'm only about $15,000 in debt because at the time when I was here at IU, I used to teach at the women's prison up in northern Indiana. In Indiana, they have systems where they allow inmates to get their bachelor's or master's or even high school diploma. And I offered small classes up in northern Indiana. I was able to apply to different grants and scholarships because of my background. So as an immigrant, as a single mom, that sort of thing. So
Right, so you got a lot of financial aid.
Right.
During the interrogation, the detective spent the first few minutes building rapport with Levente. Little did he know that he was the #1 prime suspect in this disturbing case.
So you told me you and your mom have identical cars?
Correct.
Okay.
The vehicle's just around here.
Oh, your vehicle?
My vehicle,
Okay.
yes.
So it's a white Jeep Patriot?
Correct. 2013, I think.
Your mom's dog, that initially was your dog, right?
Initially, yes.
Athena?
So, sophomore year of high school, it's 2007, I mentioned that I never had a dog. And
To your
all
mom?
my friends, to my mom, and all my friends had dogs and cats and stuff like that, but we've never had an animal. So I mentioned it, and she went to a pound in Agora Hills, and she just found a little beagle and she brought it home. And then she was my dog until about 2010 when I moved out. So I
Okay.
never took Athena. She came to Berkeley with me for maybe like a week, but she's never lived with me long term.
Once you went to school?
Yeah, and then my mom took care of her since 2010. For the most part, my mom walked the dog without a leash because she listened.
The dog will listen to her. And you too, I would assume.
Yeah, of course. She kind of listens to people that she's
She knows.
met like at least a couple of times.
Okay. To give you a little more information, your mom, I believe she was attacked and killed on the 24th of October.
What day is that?
That was
Wednesday.
Thursday. So let me look at the calendar.
Because I don't know the dates.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Sure. So, so it was Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. So you talked to her on Monday, right?
Yes.
And then you
And then
went
she-
to Indianapolis on Tuesday. It was the 23rd.
Correct.
Okay, so then Wednesday is when I believe she was killed.
Okay, and she texted me.
And she texted you on Thursday, on the 25th.
Yes.
At 9 p.m. Okay. And then you've been in Bloomington since then?
Yeah, or just like a nearby area. So when Monday, the day I spoke to her,
Uh-huh.
I've been in like 100-mile range.
Of your house?
Yeah, of Bloomington.
Okay. Okay, well that's kind of what I need a little bit of help with, is because, and you've had your phone with you that whole time?
Yeah.
Okay. I was able to get records for all your recent people that have called your mom.
Okay.
And so your number was one of them on the 22nd.
Yeah.
So they came back with those records when I asked from AT&T.
Okay.
And so they showed your phone going to Springfield, Missouri on the 23rd, I believe. 22nd, 23rd. Can you help me explain that?
Not Missouri. I went to Mount Vernon in Missouri. But that was, I'm sorry, in Illinois.
I thought that was Illinois,
Yeah, but that's as far as I went. I didn't go to Missouri that day.
Huh.
Or that week.
Really?
Missouri was the earliest time I was in Missouri was in June
Okay.
of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
When the detective let Levente in on the first piece of evidence they had against him, he outrightly denied, insisting that he was in Indiana during the time of the tragic incident.
It's just strange. I mean,
No,
so basically when our phones travel, they talk to cell phone towers.
Correct.
Right. So you're a smart guy. You probably know better than me. Every time they connect to a tower,
Yeah.
it shows the tower's location.
Yeah.
Your phone has to be within close proximity of those towers.
Right.
So the fact that your phone shows going, from your house basically to the Springfield, Missouri.
I understand. I understand.
On the 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not in Missouri last month. June was the last month I was in Missouri.
Huh.
Late June.
And the other curious thing is, so on the 25th, your phone is showing up in Texas, and it tracks all the way back to your house from Texas.
I was not in Texas. Last time I was in Texas was when I moved out there.
Oh.
That was 2015 because I drove here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I looked at your phone records, what I did was I looked at the other callers that called your mom, okay? And I found another Cincinnati, Ohio number that looks like it was traveling with your phone to your mom's house. And
I don't have another phone either.
yeah, well, so when I looked at that and I put the two records together,
Oh, I understand.
I have a map from your house to your
Texas.
mom's house.
Oh, to my mom's house.
Correct.
Okay.
With those two phones, it maps directly from your house on the 22nd to your mom's house on the 24th.
I can promise you, I was not.
Okay.
I was not in California
listen to
except
me.
January.
Listen to me for a sec here. So
Sure.
when I looked at that,
Yes.
I checked. There's other systems that we can check that they have what's called a license plate reader.
Okay.
Okay. And when a license plate gets scanned on that as you're driving down the road, it takes a picture of your car. Okay. And the picture it took in Texas and in Arizona and in California is a picture of your car.
I was not in California this year. Alright, except in January.
Okay. Listen to me, Lupe.
I'm listening.
Okay. All those records clearly show it was your Jeep. Okay. There's video surveillance cameras on your mom's apartment. Did you know that?
I did not.
The video surveillance cameras show you going into your mom's apartment when she was. Okay. So what I'm here to do today to talk to you is about, I already know that you're the one that went there. Okay. I need you to help me understand why you did this to your mom.
Despite mounting pressure from the detective, Movente refused to come clean, and it was apparent that he wasn't going to be an easy one to break.
It's clear to me. There's clear as day, unfortunately. We went and bought that phone at Best Buy. You're on video there buying that phone, the Cricket wireless phone that you used during this trip. I have you on video there. I have your video on your mom's house. I have video afterwards with Athena leaving. Okay?
Casey.
You have to accept we're past that part, okay? I know it's tough. This is something that's been hard to talk about, but
No, there's nothing hard to talk about. It's the fact that I
explain
didn't.
to me why you
I didn't.
did something happen there? You know what I've looked into? Listen to me for a minute. You know what I've looked into? It sounds to me like your mom was kind of a taskmaster, and she, I know she was upset a little bit about, your choices for school, and that she would kind of push on you a little bit.
No, but she didn't even want me to go into academia. She wanted me to be a nurse, an RN.
Listen, I can understand growing up how you had a tough childhood, okay? And I know you guys moved here. You lost your father.
Casey,
she has many different men.
Since I was 18, since 2010, I have been independent. I have never relied on her financially, emotionally. I mean, we've shared bonds, but that was it. Like she never controlled when I went to Davis, when I switched majors. She wanted me to be a doctor. I wanted to be a historian at the time.
Well, there had to be something to where.
No.
Well, listen to me. It's clear, Lavente. Let me show you a couple things here. Okay, just so you know. Okay, here's her trust, right?
Okay.
And this goes in to explain that you are her sole heir, so you do get all her property.
But I didn't even know about this. I mean, I knew she wrote one up, or she talked to attorneys,
Sure.
but I didn't know about this.
Okay. Let me show you a few things here. Okay. So we can get past that part, because it's more about why, okay?
It's not about what.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
This is your house right here. Where this is.
Yes.
This is your mom's house.
Yes.
Okay. You understand that those pictures caught you along the route. That's your Jeep, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're telling me about being in Indiana and never leaving and not seeing your mom in January of this year
No, I saw her in
is
January.
clearly, well, you were at her house on the 24th of October.
I was not in her house. Of October of this year, I was not.
At this point, Levente still believed the detective was only bluffing about the evidence to get a confession out of him. However, he was deeply mistaken.
What I'm trying to understand is, did something happen when you were there that caused a struggle with your mom?
No.
Were you just mad at her? Do you need money?
No. I don't need money.
So what happened? Tell me what happened. That's the only way we're going to understand this a little bit better. Because you seem like a very intelligent, smart, and a nice person. And something had to have happened that
Casey,
day.
nothing.
We all make mistakes.
No!
Okay?
I mean, I understand everybody makes mistakes, but no, First of all, you know, as you pointed out, I had a rough childhood.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've always had my mom. Always had my mom. She was the number one person, with the exception of the dog, that I could go to.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for me to hurt her. I never hurt her. I never did. If anything, I went out of my way to help her all the time. There's no...
Can you explain this?
I cannot. I absolutely cannot. But I did not do anything to her. I really didn't.
Do you understand that there was video surveillance all over that complex?
Okay, there was.
I watch you go in and out of the house. I watch you. Your mom actually had a video surveillance in her house because she was worried about the transients.
Okay.
Okay. I watched you do it. Okay.
What do you mean you watched me do it? I didn't do anything. Casey.
Help me explain why.
Why? Why what?
What happened that day? What happened in your life around that time where you decided
Nothing.
I have to do this?
Nothing.
Was it a spur of the moment? So your mom, you called her that day several times, and she actually told her friends about it and left voicemails about talking to you.
Yeah.
On the 24th.
Yeah, I spoke to her.
You told me earlier that you didn't. You said on the 22nd. But you called her from the phone that you bought at Best Buy.
I didn't. I only have one phone. I only have one phone, Casey.
Did you not buy a phone at Best Buy?
I did not.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
I didn't.
Do you want me to show you the video of it?
Sure.
Okay. Do you not believe I have this?
Casey,
I'm just.
Look, I understand you're looking for motive, but there is absolutely no reason for me to hurt my mom. Okay, this December, I was talking to her about meeting Hannah's parents.
Okay.
I asked my mom for her engagement ring so I can use it as a promise ring for Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing.
Did you find the ring there?
I don't have a ring. I absolutely do not have a ring. I'm not gonna hurt my mom for a little gold ring.
I know, there was more to it.
Okay.
Okay.
That was it.
Why did this happen? Why did you hurt?
With Levente sticking firmly to his claims, the detective knew he needed a new approach to pound the truth out of it.
Do you realize these text messages you show me from your mom were after she was dead? They were sent after she was dead. You sent those texts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my phone.
Right. You sent those texts from your mom's phone because she was already dead.
What? No. Look. Hold on. I'm sorry. No. I didn't send those text messages.
Okay.
I don't know. Look, I finished the test. First of all, why don't you... Is there a way to see... You're accusing me of hurting my own mom.
Well, do you understand why?
Because of a map, of a phone and another phone traveling...
Videos of you at her house. Walking into the house, walking out with the dog. Okay? I know this. Where's Athena?
I don't have Athena.
Where is she?
I don't know because I
Did
haven't.
you leave her there? Is she still alive?
I don't have the dog. I don't know if she's alive. I haven't seen the dog since January. Because I didn't.
Okay.
Look, I've been open with you with everything.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. But unfortunately, you know, I have things that show different. So because I like you, I wouldn't spend this time with you. But I'd like to understand why. It's clear, Levente, that
Look.
something happened that day with you and your mom.
Look, okay, let's lay it down. It's not financial. I don't need money. I didn't even know that she left this to me because she said she was gonna leave it for Judith, for Yudi. It's not the dog. I don't want the dog.
Okay.
What is it? There isn't anything. I'm trying to lay it down for you so you could see that there is literally nothing. I had a good relationship with my mom. Look at the text messages. If you could contact AT&T, why don't you read like the conversations I've had with her? Why don't you see the long phone calls I've had with her? Why don't you talk to Joseph or Terry or anybody about my relationship with my mom?
Okay. You understand that your mom herself, in her own words, had said you called her right when you called her from the phone you had at Best Buy. She told her friend on the 24th, that afternoon.
I don't know, maybe you understand, but my father passed away when I was 5. My mom and I had a very close relationship. Everything she did for me. For you to even say such a thing, it's kind of ridiculous. I didn't know about this, and even if I did, it doesn't make a difference because you're welcome to look at my financial records.
Okay, well, what's your financial situation right now? It's fine.
Yeah, it's more than fine.
Even with damning evidence now before him, Levente still maintained that he had nothing to do with the crime.
Is that not your Jeep driving in front of your mom's house? That's on the 24th of October.
I can't. I mean, I saw the Jeep.
Okay, that's your Jeep, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I just saw a
watch
white.
it again. Here you go. Okay. What's that in that corner?
A sticker.
Right. Okay. That's your sticker, the exact place you have it on your Jeep, correct?
Okay.
What's that sticker? Exact sticker you have on your Jeep, is that correct?
I didn't see the second sticker, but okay.
So this is in front of your mom's house.
Okay.
On 10/24, look. At 15:27, which means 3:27.
I didn't see my mom. The next day, I didn't see.
Explain that to me then.
I don't know.
That's your Jeep.
How do you know that's my Jeep, though? Can you show me proof of me?
Yeah. Is that what you need in order to tell me what happened?
Sure, but I didn't do anything.
Levente.
Yes.
I've been very nice to you.
I know
and I've
you
been
have.
over backwards to help explain all this. You realize there's you and Athena walking away. Okay? Right there. I have you on video going all the way up the street to where you parked. Do you realize that?
That's not me. That's not me. How can that be me?
Vente, because it was you. Okay?
You showed one person walking by with a dog.
I have lots of video. They're hard to get to on this, but do you not understand? Okay, so listen, if you were me, okay, and I know that your phone starts at your house here in Indiana.
And that there's a cricket phone.
And you I have video watching you. I looked at you yesterday, watched all the video of you going in and buying this phone. Okay, on the 22nd, you walk out and you get in your Jeep, in the parking lot. You sit in your Jeep for about 20 minutes, you activate the phone. It all shows clear as day. It matches exactly with the records that I have for that phone and your phone. Your phone and that phone are together in all these towers until you shut it off on the way there in Springfield or around Springfield, Missouri. You made mistakes. You called your own phone to check your voicemail on your way back from this phone you bought at Best Buy. Okay. That phone travels with your phone in your Jeep. There's pictures taking you along the whole way right to your mom's house. There's video surveillance of you in multiple places right at your mom's house. Okay, so tell me you're telling me that you're here, but that's complete contradiction to everything that I know. So help me understand why this happened. I already know that you you hurt your mom that day. Was there an argument?
No, because I did not hurt my mom. I did not see my mom.
After several hours of intense questioning, the truth finally broke out little by little.
Did you buy the phone at Best Buy?
The Cricket?
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay, why did you buy that phone?
Personal reasons.
Like what?
Personal reasons.
Can you explain that to me?
No, because it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with my mom or...
Well, you called your mom from it.
I did.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spoke to her for like an hour.
Yeah. What did you guys talk about?
Many different things. The promise ring, my mom's job, the doctor's visit, talked about Joseph. That was it.
Why did you have to buy that phone for those conversations?
Personal reasons. I also made other calls.
Okay, to who on that phone?
To other people that are not at all related to this.
Okay. What about Hannah?
I've called Hannah on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've called Joseph on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Hannah go with you to California?
No.
Did Joseph go with you to your mom?
No.
Okay. Did anyone else go with you to your mom's?
No, because I didn't go to my mom's.
Okay. Where's that phone now?
I threw it away.
Where did you throw it away?
My trash.
Where?
Where I live.
Where you live?
Yes.
Okay. And what day did you throw that phone away?
Last week.
And what kind of phone was it?
Flip phone.
Flip phone?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you buy that?
At Best Buy.
What'd you pay with?
Cash.
Okay. You remember how much you spent roughly?
$25, $30.
Okay. What's Hannah gonna tell me when I talk to her about where you were?
That I was not there.
What's she gonna say? What'd you tell Hannah?
I was in California. But I didn't go see my mom. I didn't see her. I drove by her place.
What'd you
I went to Los Angeles. I went to Los Angeles too, and I could prove it to you. I could show it to you.
Okay.
To buy marijuana.
Okay.
And I bought medicinal marijuana. I went to it's on Venice Street in Los Angeles. That's why I went to California.
Okay.
And
how do you show that to me?
How?
Yeah.
I have weed in my house.
Okay. And how much did you buy?
About $120 worth.
$120 worth of weed?
Yeah, it's 15 grams.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's why you came to California?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know anyone here except Hannah. Hannah is not going to go ask people. I'm not going to go ask other people either. She's in medical school.
Okay. What did you tell Hannah?
That I was going to Chicago.
And why did you tell her that?
Because she doesn't like it. She doesn't like, because she's in medical school, she's worried about, like, first of all, this is Indiana. They don't have any, if I got caught smoking here, she would get in trouble. Because of that, I kind of kept that a secret from her.
Okay. So what day did you leave to go to California?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, which was what? What's the date on Tuesday?
23rd.
Okay. And about what time did you leave?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you get
Or,
to California?
no, I'm sorry, 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
And I drove.
You drove?
Yes.
In what?
My car.
Your Jeep?
Yes.
Okay, the same one I have the pictures of?
Yes.
Levente knew that the detective wasn't buying his lies, so he presented him with some other lame explanation.
Went to California, and then I went to an In-N-Out, and then I slept in the car there after eating, and then I went up to my mom's. I was going to surprise her. She wasn't there, and then I drove back.
Okay. When you say she wasn't there?
She wasn't there. I called her on my Cricket phone.
Uh-huh.
I drove by. Her car wasn't there. I called her on my phone, or the other phone. She didn't pick up. I guess she was at work. I had to get back.
When you got back from this trip to your mom's,
Okay, yes.
what date and time did you get back to Bloomington?
Friday.
Friday?
Friday.
which was the 26th?
I think so.
Okay, and about what time?
Evening?
Evening?
Yeah, about 4 p.m.
What did you tell Hannah when you got back?
Nothing, I just told her that Chicago was fine. It was windy, it was cold, it was fun. That was it.
As far as she's gonna tell me that that's happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Throughout this interrogation, one thing was clear. Levente was one of the most pathological liars there was out there.
And I'm wearing the clothes that with the exception of the shirt.
All these are the same clothes you went there when you
Yes. No, I didn't kill my mom. No. These are the clothes that I wore to California. I didn't see my mom that day.
What happened when you went to her house later that day?
I drove to her place down Main Street, and then I circled twice, saw a guy in a pickup truck washing his car. He lives there, I'm assuming. Then I went back to the Main Street, and then you know how at the end of the Main Street it goes to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Sat there for a little bit, called her. She didn't pick up. Called her a couple of times. She said she was running errands. She eventually picked up.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was going to be home later that evening, and then I drove home. I literally drove home.
Okay.
And it's
you know your phone goes back to her, that area by her house. You know your phone doesn't leave then, right?
Okay. Yeah, because I was on the phone. I called her and I talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
And you went back to her house.
No, I didn't. No, I literally left. After I spoke to her, I drove away from Grover Beach. That is.
Oh, yeah. After.
No.
Do you think Hannah knows?
She knows about my mom. She doesn't know about the marijuana or the California trip.
Okay. What do you think she's gonna think about that?
As obvious, people are gonna start making assumptions.
Okay. Like what?
Like adding 2 + 2 together. California, and then what she read on the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think she's gonna think then?
She's not gonna think that I did that, but she's gonna make assumptions. Okay. And I assume when you guys show up there to take the backpack, or to take my clothes, or to look around to see if I have a third dog, which I do not. Here's what I don't understand.
Okay.
So, okay, I get it. I lied about going to California. I understand that. Obviously, that makes me a suspect. What you didn't ask me is, and you did, but I can't give you an answer because there is literally no answers why I would do such a thing. I have no financial reasons. I never had a bad relationship with my mom. I mean, you have arguments with family members, but that's it. Mm-hmm. Nothing that escalates to such a point. There's really no reason. Absolutely no reason. I have no criminal record. I've never done anything bad in my life, with the exception of getting detention in high school or whatever. But I don't have in parking tickets. But that's it. So it doesn't make sense for me to go from 0 to 60 overnight.
I agree.
Indeed, when detectives looked through his browsing history, they found several incriminating searches, including a search of his name with the words suspect and homicide next to it. In addition, when officers searched his home, they found the original copy of Athena's will, which he denied having possession of.
I understand you have evidence. If you have the videos, you have the videos. Let's just let the jury decide. Okay, no, I don't have that. I don't have that. Because it's this. No, it's not this. I don't have that. I just have the property titles.
That's at your house.
I only have the property titles.
You're saying
I don't have any will or testament. I don't have that.
That's at your house.
I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm telling you right now, I don't have it.
They told me they just found this in your
I don't have that. I really do not have that. I only have property titles.
The uncertainty of what the police had on him began to make Levente feel uneasy, and you could tell just how much it was starting to get to him.
Are you ever going to show me that picture or that video of me walking into my mom's house?
Is that what it would take for you to tell me the truth?
I'm curious because
would you tell me the truth if I showed you that?
Well, you've mentioned.
Would you tell me the truth?
You've mentioned a lot of evidence, but you've never shown me anything except the Google,
Would you tell me the truth if I showed it to you? I mean, is that what it takes?
Is this a psychiatry thing, going back and forth with questions? I'm asking you. Are you ever going to show it? It's either yes or no. It's not a question back. That's what I'm asking.
What if I showed it to you?
The same thing.
What would you say?
You just showed.
What would you say?
Oh, I gotta see it. I don't know. I have to.
Why would you have to see it? You know.
Because no, I don't. Because you're telling me this. You're telling me you have so much evidence of this and that, but you haven't shown me anything except the the map and the cell phone. I didn't go to my mom's house. Prove it to me. Just please prove it to me. Because
and then what?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you mean?
Then you would tell me what happened?
This is a psychology thing.
It's not.
Or this is like a psychology meet where you ask one question and then a psychiatrist or psychologist ask a question back, and it just goes question. Nothing gets done.
I'm gonna go see if your phone's done.
I'm just asking.
Okay, Levente.
Yes.
So unless there's anything further that you want to talk to me about and be honest about, I think we're done. Is there anything you want to tell me? Now's your opportunity.
No, I have nothing else to say.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and stand up and take your jacket off for me? I want to place you under arrest for
Levente was charged with first-degree homicide and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. It's not only kids who take out their blood for inheritance. Spouses also do this. Meet Ina Kanoya, a pretentious monster who ended her fiancé's life to acquire his $30 million inheritance.
Was he gonna make sure you got money?
No.
Okay.
Because I kept telling him I don't want it. I want a lawyer.
Okay, that's fine.
Am I being arrested?
Nope, you're not being arrested. We're just talking.
But I'm telling you the God honest truth.
I
don't know what happened. I wasn't there.
On September the 4th, 2023, 911 dispatchers received a call from Ina Kanoya after her fiancé, 51-year-old Stephen Riley, became unresponsive in their shared apartment. Following the call, first responders were sent to the couple's apartment where Stephen was found in critical condition and subsequently airlifted to a hospital. Unfortunately, despite doctors' efforts, Stephen did not respond to treatment and passed away the very next day. Soon after Stephen's demise, officers received numerous reports from close relatives of Stephen who accused Ina of taking his life due to a $30 million inheritance he received from a distant uncle.
Why don't we talk about the weekend that Steve ended up becoming sick and passing? What happened that weekend? What was he doing? That was Labor Day weekend.
Mostly drinking beer. The night before, he wanted to get a good night's sleep. But,
he was drinking.
Chad.
Hang on, he was drinking beer which night? Or was that the whole weekend?
That's pretty much the whole weekend.
Okay.
He got a case of beer from Wes and some food from the Max Food Bank that Wes brought him, and a case of beer.
Okay.
For his birthday. And then Link brought him a case of beer and Fireball for his birthday.
When was his birthday?
But nobody showed up on the week of his birthday.
Okay.
So they started showing up when they thought the lawyer was going to show up.
Okay.
Like Lucas.
Okay. So what happens at 2 o'clock?
Everybody's pretty much there.
When you say everybody?
Billy,
Okay.
Conrad, Link,
Okay.
and Wes.
And they're at your apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for 2 o'clock.
Okay. And what happens then?
I finished helping him get dressed. I put him a belt on. And he got into Wes's car. And they stopped at the gas station at Senex for some iced tea.
This is at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's when he started getting really sick and really wobbly. And I kept begging him to go to the hospital. But Wes, I guess, talked Steve out of going to the hospital. And it was just heat stroke.
When Ina spoke with 911 dispatchers and the detectives, she mentioned that he had suffered from a heat stroke the day before he was taken to the hospital. But since that was never mentioned in the hospital report, detectives needed to understand how she came to that conclusion.
Are you familiar with heat stroke? Have you seen people have heat stroke before?
Since I moved here, yeah.
Okay.
A couple times, but not really.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess I'm just wondering, I mean, if somebody were to say to me, these are the signs of heat stroke, I wouldn't know. I have not experienced anybody with heat stroke. So I'm just wondering how you would know. Okay. How do you know all that, though?
Control. I Googled it.
Okay. When did you Google that?
The first time he went, I ended up calling an ambulance.
So like 6 months to a year ago?
Yeah. It'll mimic poisoning, I read. This time I read.
What do you mean this time?
Because the doctor said it looked like he drank antifreeze or had antifreeze in his system. So I Googled it and it had the same symptoms as heat stroke.
Okay. When did you Google that?
The day he was in the hospital. The day he went.
Okay.
And the day when I finally got there and found out that
Who told
he
you?
ingested
Who told you?
the doctor.
What doctor?
Same doctor that treated me for my bug bites.
What hospital?
Trinity.
The ER doctor, or?
Yeah. He said it was just ingrown hairs and a headache.
Okay. What this doctor's name? So he treated you and Steve. You don't know his name?
No.
When did he?
It's all my paperwork at home.
Okay.
My paperwork for my ingrown hairs and little headache.
Okay. So this doctor, what does he say? How does he know that there's something that?
Because apparently he did a blood test by the time I got there.
Before his demise, Stephen had struggled with alcohol use, and during her interrogation, Ina had a lot to say about this.
So he drank almost a whole case of beer from what time to what time?
I have no clue.
You don't know when he started drinking?
Pretty much when he got out of bed.
Do you remember what time that was?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
It was early. The birds were chirping and
okay.
It was barely daylight.
What time did he stop drinking?
Right before he went to take a shower to meet up with his lawyer with Wes and me.
At 2?
At 2.
So he consumed almost a case of beer in...
Oh, he can drink more than that. I've seen him drink a couple cases.
But on that day...
Yeah, it was a case of beer.
From probably 6 or 7 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, so 5 to 6 hours? Does that sound right?
Probably.
Okay. Did you drink anything else?
Just a glass of water that I brought him, and his tea. I made iced tea because he begged for iced tea. That's pretty much it. Glass of tea and a glass of ice water.
Ina went as far as villainizing her partner's friends, all in a desperate attempt to shift the focus to someone other than herself.
So, when you find out this is supposedly poisoning now, what are your first thoughts?
Tell me that again?
You said the doctor told you it was he was maybe poisoned.
Yeah.
What is the first things that come to your mind when you hear that?
This is not what I'm hearing. I don't know. This can't be real. How the hell would that happen?
Okay.
Pretty much those words were running through my head, and that's basically what came out of my mouth. Can you tell me that one more time, doctor?
Okay. And then what? Do you think of anyone in particular?
That's when his friend Laura says it's okay. We'll find out more when.
So she was there when the doctor said it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She heard the doctor say that?
Yeah.
You don't know Laura's last name or anything?
No.
Do you know where she lives?
No. I didn't know her that well, just the one time she rode her bike and she's overheating and she needed a place to cool down.
Okay. So after the doctor says this, are you thinking like eventually like who could have done this? Who would have done that to Steve?
That's what I was saying. I was like, this can't be real. I mean.
Okay. But I know you had said to me you thought Wes or Billy would do it.
Yeah.
Why would you think that?
Those are nasty people.
Okay. But what would they gain from Steve dying?
Wes, he pretty much lose everything, so no, I could see him doing something towards him, but not him.
Okay.
Billy or Conrad, yes.
What would they gain?
Seeing Steve not getting his inheritance, stealing his truck, because Billy's pretty much every time him and Lynn put Steve in jail, they actually stole stuff out of his truck or his vehicle that Steve's owned. Just before we moved into the apartment, Steve had a Toyota 4Runner. All that was wrong with it was the tires were flat.
Okay.
And every single part on that Toyota was gone.
Okay.
The engine, it was up on blocks behind the townhouses out at the old Raider base. The engine was missing, underneath was missing, it was stripped. And he didn't even give Steve a week to come get it.
Okay.
It wasn't even a couple days. We were in the apartment, he went out there to go get it, and
so what would they get out of it? Getting the truck? That's all they would get? And the fact that then Billy Steve.
I don't know how Billy thinks. He's messed up in the head. They're nasty people, I'm telling you. But that's the only.
I'm not doubting that they're nasty. I'm just saying I'm just trying to wrap my head around who
But
would
then
gain
again,
something
I don't see him really doing that. I could see Lynn more, and she wasn't even there.
Okay.
She's more of the I'll poison you type person,
Okay.
than Billy. Billy will just wait till you go to sleep and then steal from you, right? Type person.
Okay.
Based on statements provided by friends and family of Stephen, Enid was convinced that what she and Stephen had was a common law marriage, which made her entitled to half of his inheritance. But when detectives questioned her about this, she had a completely different perspective.
So as far as you and Steve,
So that's why I'm thinking maybe Steve did it to himself because he couldn't face Wes, his sons, that the inheritance wasn't real, it was a hoax. He finally realized it was a joke on him, or it wasn't real. Maybe.
The money's real?
I hope for Steve's sake it was, but it was too fishy for me. And yeah, it was funky town, kind of like west of the property.
Yeah.
It was too weird.
Did Steve ever say when he got the money that he was gonna leave? He wasn't gonna go anywhere? He was gonna leave you? He was gonna give you some money and be done? Anything like that?
He was off and on, yeah, when we got into fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he gonna make sure you got money? Okay.
Because I kept telling him I don't want it.
Okay.
Other than the money you bled for me from making me walk in 55 below. That's what I made him promise me give back to me when I bailed him out of jail.
Okay.
But I didn't even want that no more when we got into fights. I was like, nope, I don't want it.
But you said you wanted a car.
Yeah.
So were you hoping that he'd at least give you some money for a vehicle?
No.
Okay.
No. I could put myself, I can, he knows I can survive without him.
Okay.
I have survived without him while he was in jail.
Okay.
I have scraped up money when he left me for the went to Devil's Lake with that lady.
Yep.
I have put my rent back together.
Okay.
I have paid my power bill back together.
Did he go live with her there in Devil's Lake?
Yeah.
How long was he gone there?
Before she turned him in to jail. I want to say 2 or 3 months, maybe 2.
Oh,
2
so
months.
several months, okay.
Yeah.
So he just came back here before summer? Because you said those, okay, so that was fairly recent that he was with this lady. Okay.
I guess, I don't know.
Okay.
My brain injury makes everything run into it. The whole 13 years is like me. Could have happened yesterday. I could have got off the bus in my memory and walked into the motel. So I don't know.
When Ina's statement was compared with what the detectives had already gathered from previous investigations, they found many inconsistencies that raised several questions.
I just have a lot of concerns here, okay, and I'm just going to be honest with you. You told the paramedics when they were there that morning or afternoon that he had been drinking till 5 in the morning, that he had been consuming alcohol. That's on body cam. Okay, you said he was drinking all day the day before and that he drank his last drink at 5 a.m. Okay, and now you're telling me
tea.
That's not what you say on this video, okay?
I want to see this video.
Okay, well, I'm not going to show you the body cam. I'm just telling you that that's what's on there. There's reports that Wes came to the house that morning, and you said that Steve was at the walk-in clinic. He wasn't at the walk-in clinic.
Steve didn't want to see Wes anymore.
Okay, but Steve wasn't at the walk-in clinic.
He was at the hospital.
He wasn't at the hospital. He wasn't anywhere yet. Because
He was
it's been
at the
verified. He
hospital.
wasn't when Wes was there, okay?
He just left with the ambulance when Wes showed up there.
That's not what's been reported to us. Wes was there prior to.
Yeah, the timestamps prove that.
I want a lawyer.
Okay, that's fine.
Am I being arrested?
Nope, you're not being arrested. We're just talking. So, but if you want a lawyer, we can stop talking right now. That's fine.
But I'm telling you the God honest truth.
I
don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I wish I was there. I wish I was with him every second of the day that day. I wish I watched every single, but I'm not his goddamn mom.
You asked for a lawyer, Ina, so we're just gonna end this now. Okay, I'm not gonna talk anymore. All right?
You guys are so unbelievable.
Ina Kanoya was later arrested and booked on first-degree homicide. Her charges were later reduced to manslaughter, to which she pleaded guilty and received a 25-year sentence. Next up is the bizarre story of Virginia McCullough, who took her parents' lives and kept it hidden for years.
You're under arrest on suspicion of murder against Jonathan McCullough and Elias McCullough. Okay?
I deserve to obviously get whatever's coming sentence-wise. It's in the middle, underneath the stairs. It will still have blood on it. It's rusted, but it will still have blood traces.
On September the 15th, 2023, officers raided the home of Jonathan McCullough and Lois McCullough after their GP and neighbours raised concerns about their welfare. Weeks before the raid, officers had contacted the couple's daughter, Virginia McCullough, who simply informed them that her parents were out of town or ignored them altogether.
It's fine. No one in here at the moment. Hold on. The plan
streets. Got it. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Show your hands. You here?
Jenny?
Yep.
Jenny? Oh. The time is 12:12. You're under arrest on suspicion of murder against Jonathan McCulloch and Elias McCulloch. Okay? You don't have to say anything, but it may come in defence. You did not mention when in question, so it's like want anything to do with this. Okay? Alright, your arrest is necessary for a prompt and fit.
Is there anything in the pocket we should know about?
Yes, there is. Can I take you to it?
No, you can tell me.
Can we go in there for a second, just so I can tell you something about what's in there?
Yeah.
I
want to tell us
the only reason I said I need to tell you something about what's upstairs on the top floor as well.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Yes, mind your face, obviously.
Honestly, I'm not that phone.
No, it's fine.
I know, but obviously.
Virginia confessed to ending her parents' lives 4 years prior, on June the 18th, 2019. As if that wasn't grisly enough, she hid their remains inside the house where she continued to live before getting apprehended 4 years later.
My dad's body's in there.
Right, okay.
Yep, okay. Obviously, I'll
Where about
say,
your arm?
a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
That's why I said, can I go upstairs and show
Right,
you?
can you
If
explain
wanna
it to us,
bring
please? Because
officers,
we're trying to preserve this. It's now going to be seen, so we need to preserve this the best we can. So I don't want you to have you walking up there, all right? Because that's for your well-being as well as ours.
Oh, no, up.
Okay. So what?
Thank you.
Where will we find your mum? Where will we find your mum?
Okay, so upstairs there are about 5 wardrobes.
Yep.
It's behind the bed, but back next to the sink. It's the second one. I've slipped a pile of those into his drink. There were about 2 or 3 drinks that I brought downstairs. Yeah, they were basically, he didn't drink all of them. He only drank probably about half of 2. But yeah, when I went in the morning, this was before my mother. When I went in the morning, early hours, I got up about half an hour early, about 6 o'clock in the morning. Came in and he was gone.
Shockingly, Virginia managed to keep her crime under wraps for so many years by pretending to be her parents and keeping up communication with family members.
It's up to you if you want to talk.
Yeah,
But the thing is, purpose of your arrest is for a prompt, effective investigation, as well as by questioning you. We can't do that here. It needs to be done at a police station, all right?
I did know that this would kind of come eventually. It's proper that I serve my punishment. So, yeah.
Okay, so Virginia, I'm just going to ask you this. This is what I've written down based on the information you just told us, because what we regard as a significant comment, because you've made it under caution after your arrest.
By the way, are part of, they're my granddad's.
Okay, right. So I've written this, please. I, Virginia McCulloch, have informed Police Constables 77329 Brown and Bowers after entering my house on Friday the 15th September 2023 that I met my father, John McCulloch, who was stated was under a bed in the rear ground floor of the house, and my mother upstairs in a cupboard next to the sink.
Wardrobe. It's a double wardrobe.
Right, okay, I've written
Double
cupboard.
wardrobe. It's like 4 wardrobes, but it's the one nearest the sink. Double wardrobe.
The cupboard.
Yeah.
What's significant as I've written down there here now, I've just read out to you. Are you happy to sign that, to say that's a true account?
Yeah. Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
I've just woken up today and done my job. No.
I know I don't
There's not a lot
evil, but we all, yeah.
I'm not going to comment on anything. It's not my job to comment on it, okay? Because I've got to be impartial with everything, okay? So I'm not going to give any comment.
No, well, I mean, I deserve to obviously get whatever's coming sentence-wise, because that's the right thing to do. And that might give me a bit of peace.
After Virginia's parents passed, she reportedly took large loans in both their names, as well as squandering their pension and other benefits, which amounted to approximately $150,000.
Also in the handbag as well, there's and again, because you're probably going to need to know about it, there's a card in there, card one money. That's a bank card where there's a lot of transactions that have taken place over the last few years from money that pertains to my parents. So, is upstairs in the living room, kitchen. It's in the middle of the brown carpet, against the wall, opposite the shelves. So two long white shelves. So opposite where that wall is, that's where the nail is. So the next bit is very hard to talk about. That's probably the most grisly detail. So on the ground floor, underneath the stairs, there's a few like storage boxes and things. In the middle, I think it's in one of the boxes or in a bag or something. If you want me to shush after this, it's fine. But every bit helps. You will find forensic bits helpful. There's a hammer. I know, but I'm trying to help so you find everything. It's in the middle underneath the stairs. It will still have blood on it. It's rusted, but it will still have blood traces on it. So not cooperating is it's futile. There's no point in not cooperating, there really isn't. And plus, apart from it anyway, I should pay for what has come. That's the result of the point, I think. So, yeah.
During the trial, prosecutors argued that Virginia McCullough had offed her parents to gain control over their finances due to her own financial struggles, including $48,000 in gambling debts. Inevitably, she was charged with both parents' demise and sentenced to life imprisonment.